Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
I'll be frank with you, MP. We have a tremendous amount of work to do to get to where we need to go.
And what does that mean exactly?
Our goal is to win more games than we did last year. Build a culture, learn winning habits. Then, if it all works out, next year we can compete for a playoff spot.
Next year?
Okay, I know.
Next year?
I know.
Playoff spot?
I know it's a tough pill to swallow. All right, but you saw how we finished last year, and our roster doesn't have what it takes to aim any higher. If we set unrealistic goals, we are destined to fail.
I don't understand this at all, Cliff.
Okay. My job as the GM is to accurately evaluate the roster and make the moves I need to make to put us back in contention. I can't sit here and tell you that as our roster is constructed right now, we have what it takes to win a championship. I would be doing us a huge disservice.
And my goal is to make sure that you eat those words, Cliff. I know what happened last year, but I'm further along than what you realize. I'm a difference maker.
Nothing would make me happier than to be proven wrong, and we are going to give you every tool to do that. Which brings us to the next part of our meeting. Coach Tucker is going to help you set your personal goals for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, She's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Oh, game time. Game time. What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken chips from here.
It's going in! I'm telling you, Hunter. Best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so I have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
You know, MJ's the gold standard. I mean, I've seen some great teams. You got D-Rose, Joakim. They were no joke, you know what I mean? But everyone still, you know, talks about that MJ dynasty still to this day. I mean, you just asked me about it right now.
Right, yeah, that's what happens when you're the GOAT.
Yeah,
or
sure.
is he yours? Where do you stand in that debate?
Oh, yeah, he's the GOAT, no question.
Well, yeah. Kind of have to say that if you grew up in Chicago, right?
Nah, you'll be surprised, man. There's a lot of LeBron fans out there around my age, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but MJ is the standard that I measure my game against. That's who I want to emulate and one day pass.
Whew, that's a lot to put on yourself.
I mean, it is, but, you know, you got to dream big. Otherwise, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Of course, one day, I don't just want to be the GOAT. I want to build a dynasty that'll one day pass his, you know?
You know he's got 2 3-peats, right?
Yeah, no doubt. But I'll tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have 4, 5, 6 straight. And, you know, people think that I'm crazy. And I feel like the impossible is only impossible until somebody does it. And why can't that somebody be me?
Guaranteeing 6 straight championships is maybe not the best way to ingratiate
I
yourself to your
would
teammates.
not say that I guaranteed it.
You know how they'll make it look.
Maybe.
I'm not going to stand here and lecture you. You are a grown man, and you're accountable to yourself. But I've been in this business long enough to know that what you say can affect everyone around you. You should consider that very carefully when speaking into a microphone.
I hear you, Donna.
Good. Now they're ready to take some photographs of you. I'm sure they'll put you on the cover now that you've given them controversial comments like that.
Any advice?
Think about what you want your personal brand to be, okay? And pose in a way that reflects that.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good,
all right?
how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today?
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here?
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right, I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, Emphy.
Yep.
Like those kicks, MP?
Get ready to light it up tonight. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Hi bro. Thank you bro. ஆளே பார்க்க முடியல. Lateral tail in DM. Okay bro.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have a chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against Indiana, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
Here we go. And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him.
NBA fans,
come on, MP.
Early season games are so
you need to make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, Coach. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up.
Right,
and now we get to find out.
And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's the captain. Pull for 3. Hauser grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tatum finds Horford. Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Pass to the captain.
No.
Outside for Bay. Clock at 6.
Watch the screen.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Have to like the way Bay is playing. He's bringing it every moment.
Now Tatum, he's got 5. The deep 3. It's not going to go for him. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in at the small forward, the captain. Boston pulls it in. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll wrap up the short 2-game road trip.
Right there.
JT to the wall. And finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Pass to the captain. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Hauser. Pritchard, no good. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
I'm back.
Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Kisper outside. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Watch outside.
Pass to Pritchard on the wing. Holiday. Horford for 3. No good there. Washington leading by 3. From deep, Sarr hits a 3-pointer. Sarr's got 7 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. They need this. The rebound by the Wizards.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's the captain. Kisper, right side. They set the pick. Here's Carrington. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick. Wait, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
A new lineup here for Washington. The Celtics making a switch here. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Celtics second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Celtics trail by... Last game against New York.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
And so it's the Washington Wizards earning this break in the action, up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at Boston. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Boston Celtics.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. So both teams making some changes here.
D up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about the 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skill game, and I don't think the small ball skill game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's the captain in at the 2. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Wizards. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie.
Brian is hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to bring basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. First one falls. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
B.A., you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. They got a long way to go.
And Washington making a change here. Kissinger checked in. Got it. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Chen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got 5 points.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Here's the captain. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
But it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you expect the decision-making from him out there.
Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5 to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. And it's Boston scoring again.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's the captain. And another basket for Washington. 16 seconds left in the third. Brown with it. To the inside. Holiday powers it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's Washington. They lead by 5. And we'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum up there, Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Hauser in at the 3.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
He shoots a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Celtics trail by 8. Tatum from long range. Boston again missing. Washington shooting 52% from the floor so far. The captain misses. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Lets it go. That one's good from the corner.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Wizards leading by 6. Here's the captain. There's the screen. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's the captain. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
No good on the free throw. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future in developing talent.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornett. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. On the wing, Kuzma. finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
Outside White. Back to Tatum from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Koulibaly's got his 6th rebound on the night. The floater. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Brown.
Hey, come on.
Outside Holiday. Tatum against Kuzma. Forcing us with a screen on Kuzma. Tatum from long range. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Koulibaly's got rebound number 7 tonight. Kuzma pass to the captain. Here's Valanciunas. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Inside. Koulibaly defending. Second chance effort. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Offensive board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and we just don't want to see that.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's the captain. Koulibaly on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's the captain. Connects from downtown. The captain's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter. Here's Brown. And again, unable to change momentum here. Wizards leading by 12. Here's the captain. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Celtics shooting 40% so far in this one.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Wizards.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the captain.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And the basket by Holiday. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
The captain, that's good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By your teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Way to bring home that W.
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live in it.